Well, a thoroughly deserved victory, Micky, and a real team performance. That's what you'd be really pleased about.
Yeah, listen, I always stand here and say it's all about the players. We come together and we put a game plan together, and then it's up to them to go and execute it. And today they did that fantastic. They were excellent from the first minute, working hard at the things that we decided that we were going to try and do in the game. And they did it for the whole 90 odd minutes. So every credit to them for doing that. It was a real, like you say, team performance. I think we could have had a few more goals, to be fair. But no, that when you look out there as well, and I keep on saying this to everyone, this gives me an opportunity to back that up. How many 20-year-olds are playing out there? There's so many young players now that we haven't really had that. Well, certainly since I've been here. So, like I keep saying, if we're patient with us, I know that we've disappointed at times because we're a club that expects to win games of football, but as I said on Thursday, in the press conference on Thursday, it takes time. It takes time and it takes opportunity, and it takes the boys to take the opportunities. I mean, you've seen today the amount of young players that are out there. It bodes well for the future. Now it's about, like I said to you on Thursday, finding that composure and the consistency now that young players, which is the next step of their development, is finding consistency. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to try and help them do that. I'm here to try and find out what their strengths are and trying to put that into a team and keep them winning games of football for that support. I mean, listen, that's second to none. We know that we've let you down before, but we're on a project here, and I keep saying that to everybody. We are on a project. I won't lose my focus on that. I understand what it takes to move the project forward and trying to get it right. And today is certainly very, very satisfying because you see what it's like when it comes together. But now we must find the consistency of that. We've got to keep doing their jobs. But that's what young players are like. They're so young. I mean, the centre back's 20. You know what I mean? You go right through the team. They're all 20. It's probably one of the youngest teams that I've had since I was at Burnley under 15s. It's a very, very, very young side, but with bags of energy and bags of enthusiasm. It just needs to become consistent, and we could see there the experienced players in and around them, what we can be like. So it was a really good performance.
Full lead debut for Rhys Hughes, and I mean, he had a shot blocked in the first 4 or 5 minutes, I think, but he was involved in the goal, throughout. I mean, and you saw the response from the fans at the end when he went off.
I thought it was brilliant. But there's an example of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to find young players. We're trying to get them up to speed to a place where we think we can give them an opportunity and they can go and do themselves justice, and then unleash them and let them go and perform like he did today. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he's disciplined. I thought he had a job to do and he carried that out brilliantly, and when it came he showed the qualities that he's got. So he can be certainly really satisfied with that. But you go through the whole team, they're all very young, and if they're not young as in like Nevitt, I mean 25 in grand scheme of things, but it's his second season at Football League, so he is football young. So we're just trying to keep building things here, keep moving it forward. And as you've seen today, there's a lot of talent out there, and a lot of desire to want to represent Tranmere well, and a lot of a desire to want to reward the fans for the brilliant support. I try not to get frustrated, because it's not my job to get frustrated. It's to try and move a group of players forward and win games of football. But certainly today is reward for the support that they've gave us, and we haven't got the results that probably we should have done. But we'll keep going.
As you say, could easily have had more goals. Kane hits the bar, a couple on the full stretch go just wide. Keeper makes an amazing save from Simeon in the second half as well. I mean, when I was looking down the list there, I mean, it was your chances rather than theirs I was looking at.
This is a really tough place to come, and we respected that. Salford are, like I said, with all due respect, they've invested very well, but they've invested very heavily. I've came over here with young players that we have to try and find and bridge the gap to be competitive in this league, because as we've said, even Bradford, when we played them on Tuesday, another really heavily invested team, but we're trying to work a way of trying to bridge that gap and be really competitive and find these young players that can make us a force in the division. We've chosen to do that. We've chosen to go that way. It's fantastic to work with them. The energy that they have is fabulous. Of course, like I keep saying, it's going to go like that sometimes because they're young. But imagine what they're going to be like when they keep gaining that experience and they keep getting better and better and they find that consistency. Imagine what they're going to be like. Some of these, they're going to be in a different level, which is what we're trying to do.
Shape change today with the flat back four, and as I say, Josh and Rishi was playing wide, and you were very compact in that system. Is that something that you sort of see that's the way forward, Micky?
I would like to be able to be flexible in my systems, and I did, and I didn't think that the back five was giving us what we needed. With I've got to be careful what I say because I love all my players, and I don't want it to look like he's done that. I felt that today's game would have been better going the way that we went. I think we've played with a back five now for a long time, and probably haven't got out of it what I would want to get out of it. Would be the best way for me to try and talk to everybody about my feelings, because this is my opportunity to communicate with people. I haven't got out of it what I wanted, or what a back five should probably do at times. That doesn't mean to say we're going to totally discard it now, but certainly today I felt that was the right way to go with the personnel that we went with. I wanted to give young Reece a go, and listen to Simmy, I mean, how good is he? What a player he is, what a player he's going to be, and he's 20 and another one. So no, all right across the board, I think that we decided the way we were going to play, and we fought hard to make sure that was going to happen, which I've got to do with and without the ball. And I think that the players deserve all the credit that they should get now. But I'll be back into them on Monday. I can tell the fans that, because this is, as I say, my right to communicate. And I'll be back into them next week, and it'll now be about, you've got to go again, boys. It's a football league. You don't get big breathers. You've got to go again. You've got to find that resilience and that desire, which young players are probably getting opened up to for the first time since they've all played in under-23 football. Now you've got to find these other qualities now, and that's the coaching that you've got to get into them now, because they all can play. You've got to find other qualities like the mentality, the discipline, the desire, and the fight, which is new to a lot of them. But you've certainly seen that they're capable of it today.
It's still a results game, isn't it? The fans build the pressure on you when you're not winning games, so that's a big relief for everybody. Fan-wise today, from your perspective, does it change your views going forward? No, it really doesn't, and with all due respect, I really mean that. But I've been a manager for a long, long time now. I know what's important to focus on, and I know what's important not to focus on. And my job here is to try and get a group of young players becoming consistent and putting performances in like today. And I can only control that, and I'll continue with the rest of the staff to keep working hard to go and try and do that. Of course, I know that people will be disappointed, and the manager takes a lot of flack. I get all that. That's part and parcel of the pantomime, isn't it? Boo and Mellon this and Mellon that, but that's just part and parcel. My job's not to be distracted by that. I've been in it too long, and I've been in some big moments before in my career, and I knew that today it was just about making sure that I try and get a group of players organised and keep them trying to move forward with their careers. And off the bench, Kieran Morris got a few minutes there as well.
It was great.
Again, fans are great, really happy to see him back, you as well, I'm sure.
We're missing a lot, aren't we? We are, and we never complain. I never stand here and go, oh, I've not got him and I've not got him. Well, I've got him back, but I haven't had him. And he's probably, arguably, one of the best players in the league. And that's my opinion. He's one of the best players in the league. And that's high praise, and other people argue. But in my opinion, I've been around this for a long, long time now. We've been missing a really talented lad. We're also missing Davis and Bongo. We're missing a lot of lads that are seasoned pros at this level. Because our bench at times, as you've seen it, has looked very, very young as well. But we're getting stronger, and young lads are coming in and taking their opportunities, so that all bodes well for the future.
Saw big Tom Davis here before the game.
Yeah,
is Tom getting just a bit closer?
He's not running yet, so he's still a wee while away yet, which has been a big loss to us, because we know what Tom's capable of, we know how good he is. So has Kieran been a big loss to us. But we'll keep going, and we'll keep trying to improve the players as what we've tried to do. I mean, and we blows Powell as well. Powell was a blow. Our best wishes to Powell as well. I think that comes from everybody. That was a blow for us. But again, we just kept going, and we'll keep going with what we've got, try to get the best out of them, and just keep moving forward.